Hi guys, back again. I've already posted pictures of this model already on Facebook and YouTube, but this is the actual model which I'm going to talk about. So we'll start from the front and we'll work our way back. Right, I built this because my friend asked me to build him the skull hammer using the rules. So obviously in the rules you have 4 twin link rockets, and there's one up here which you can't quite see at the moment. That one, there you go. So you have 4 twin link rockets, you have 3 super rockets, so 1, 2, 3 super rockets, you have the skull hammer cannon, you have the normal cannon, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. So that is obviously built on the chassis of a Bamblade, which is here. So that was it. That was the criteria I had to stick with, and then obviously I got free reign to build what I wanted. So this is what I came up with. I got the tracks from the I think it's the what's it called now? Blood and something industry or something. Oh god, I can't remember. Do you know what? I had it in my head as well to tell you what they were from, because I've had people asking me already what the tracks are from. But it's a guy in America that does them, and his stuff is absolutely fantastic. He's brilliant. It's what is it called? Blood and something industry, or something like that. Anyway, but if you research resin models and stuff, you'll see his stuff on there. He doesn't normally do a lot of Ork stuff, but these were available once. I don't think they're available anymore, but he does do a different type of track. So that's, he actually gave me these tracks for free. We were going through a deal which fell through, and he ended up, as an apology, giving me these tracks, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. So yeah, it was really good. Right, so what was the first thing I did when I got this model? Okay, was obviously built this part first, the tracks and that, because I've seen people build the Bamblade before with the skull hammer, and they took out a big chunk of this armour here and they put in truck wheels and had them running along the tracks. But if I'm all honest with you guys, I didn't like that. For one thing, you get these bits in here which help guide the wheels. You can, I don't know whether you can see them on the video. They stick up. Can you see them in there sticking up? Now, if you've got a truck wheel there and the truck and it's rolling along, isn't that truck wheel going to get punctured by that thing sticking up? It makes, you see, if you lot know me by now, I try to make models that actually, look like they'd work. So that's one of the main reasons why I didn't follow suit. I just left the running gear as it is on the Bamblade. But as you can see by the side of the Bamblade, I changed. You can't even see the armour of the Bamblade anymore. There's a little bit poking out every now and then, but all I wanted to do was completely cover this here in just junk. And from the Bamblade model, I used bits of the Bamblade model, cut them up, ragged it up a bit with my model knife. Bit of truck on there as well. Look, Death Copter down here. Rhino bits there. So yeah, truck model again. Look. So, and these here are Lollipop Sticks. What I talked about before. Get them off of eBay. Styrene Lollipop Sticks, and they make really good posts, if I'm honest. And they're cheap as chips as well. I think you can get like 50 for £2.50 or something daft like that, and they're absolutely worth every penny. So yeah, so what I did as well, I love this wood effect. I've just got a passion for this. I love orcs, wood and metal. They just go together so well. Orcs and wood and metal, and that's why again I've done this wood effect. Because as you see on some of my other models, it just comes out so well. And at the back as well, I was going to put shitloads of exhaust pipes coming off of this, but then I changed my mind. I thought, you know what? No, because every person, I know, I'm trying not to swear at the moment. Every person seems to plaster the back of the band blade with these massive stacks, and I thought, do you know what? It just doesn't help the model at all. So I went with I like these barrels that you get with the band blade. So I cut off the skulls, and I just made this piping effect. It's really easy to do. There's that piping, really bendy, and the way you do it, and I'll quickly explain, is you get a drill. That's a normal household drill. You put two pieces of wire into the end of the drill. You make one piece of wire completely straight, and the other wire you hold with your thumb against the straight bit of wire, and then you press go on the drill, and then the drill spins, and then it slowly winds up the straight bit of wire, and it makes these coils like that. You see. And they're fantastic. And you can do the same thing with green stuff, but green stuff's a nightmare to work with, especially, you know, when you're bending it into different positions and stuff. You end up knackering it up. But they work really, really well, and I really like what they did. So yeah, so I made these platforms. I thought they turned out really well. Again, I've stuck some little grots on them. They're only pinned in, are these grots. Oh god, that one looks like it's stuck, but it is only pinned in, is that grot. Because there is no grot riggers on the actual skull hammer, so there's no requirement for me to put these 4 grots that are on here. But I put them on there because it just looks empty. It looks like it needs something running around and that. So yeah, the turrets, little turrets, I've magnetized them, magnet there and magnet there, so they just sit on there like so. Think inside here I had to put a bit of card on the inside and then stick the magnet on, but they work really well there. You can see I made the rockets myself. I did these the night before. Got some green stuff. Did it with my finger, wet my finger, spin it round and tap it gently, and then just throw it to one side. And then the next day stuck the fins on, and that's it. Done. Bush. And then just made the turrets. Not special there. The other one is the same type of design, but I use the hatch from the one of the band blade hatches, and then just stuck these little bits on just to make it look a bit orky. The little cannon thing is from a battle wagon, so that's the cannon he wanted. That doesn't move. I've glued it in on purpose. Reason being is it was spinning and looked crap, so I just glued it in. It was doing my nutting. Okay, so another little turret here. That one does move. Not really done much with that because it's in such a tight area. I didn't want to mess around with it too much, so I just left it. It'll look all right once it's painted. I'll jag it up a bit, I think, as well. This is going to be DeathSkull, so I've done lots of skull and crossbones on here. So that's the main emblem there, and then on this part here, look, I put some more armor. I did an exhaust thing here, which I thought went really well. Again, on the turret, there's a little platform here. With this as well, what I did as well is I made them so they got like little things there, so I can just put it on. So if he's playing and he fires one of the big rockets, he can just take it off and say, yeah, fired that one, yeah, fired that one. That all comes off as well. I did that for ease of painting. So great, it takes me forever to get it back in. So yeah, that comes off, and also that little tower thing comes off as well. And this is another rocket thing, but I've made it into like a little turret there. These little grots are just there to represent them maybe loading it up or something like that. And that's it really. This here, believe it or not, I bought some copper rods from eBay, and they came in this like tube thing. And what I've done is I've wrapped this tube thing in really thin plastic card, glued it down, made it quite thick, so you can see it's quite thick there. I stuck a sheet of plastic card on here, drilled a hole in the middle, cut it out, and then slowly carved it so it was round here. Oh, sorry, gone blurry. So it was round in here, and then what I did then is I drilled all these holes in here. It just gives it a really nice effect. And then that was it. And I was able to cut little chunks of it off as well, where the glue quite hadn't gone, glued it together. And when I paint that up and then put some rust on it, that's going to look really, really good. Put some like patches on there as well. I love doing these periscopes. Love them. Absolutely love them. And there you go. I've designed this so it looks like the commander is holding it and looking through it. This gun, when I first built it, it moved up and down, but it was becoming a nightmare. There was a reason why I glued it down. I can't remember why I glued it down now. I had to glue it down for a reason. There was a reason. Oh, that was it. What was it? What was the reason? For God's sake, I can't remember what the reason was. Anyway, there was a big reason why I wasn't able to allow it to move. And to be honest with you, there was no point in allowing it to move. It didn't make any difference. So yeah, so most of it is scratch built. Remember what the difference between scratch built and converted is, guys. Yeah. So most of it is scratch built. I've just, like I said before, I used the base of the turret and just made it so much bigger and changed a lot of it. So yeah, it should be painted in the next week or so. So what I'll do is I'll do another video of it painted. So I hope you like it, guys. Really enjoyed making this one. And if you want to see some more detailed images of this, just go on to the other video, and it's on there with all the close-up photographs. Alright guys, that's it. Any questions, guys, chuck them in the comments. Give me a thumbs up, do whatever you want to do. I think I've sold my soul to the devil, by the way. Someone's asked me to be a partner in something or other on YouTube. I'm thick as fuck, so I have no idea what they're on about. I'm waiting for them to ring me. So hopefully my channel will get a bit more coverage of promotion or whatever. So we'll see, won't we? Alright guys, right, anyway, that's me. Was out.